The distance between the life you're living and the life you crave is often just a single choice. A moment when you finally say, "Enough, I'm done waiting, I'm ready to change." Most people never reach that moment. They drift, they hope for a miracle, they scroll through other people's highlight reels, they convince themselves that transformation is for someone else. But what if I told you the power to rewrite your story is already in your hands? That you're one decision away from a completely different life? Let's break the illusion. Change isn't reserved for the lucky or the gifted. It's not about stumbling into the right circumstances. It's not about waiting for the stars to align. Every breakthrough, every comeback, every story of someone rising from nothing to something starts with a single, deliberate choice. The decision to get uncomfortable, the decision to stop making excuses, the decision to step forward even when your legs are shaking. It's not about being fearless, it's about being brave enough to act while you're still afraid. Think about the people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all figured out. They weren't born with a secret map. They just made a choice to show up, a choice to put in the work, a choice to keep going when it would have been easier to quit. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for the right time. They created their own momentum, one decision at a time. And that's the truth most people miss. Every day, you're standing at a crossroads. Every day, you get to decide which direction your life will take. So, let's get honest. How many times have you told yourself, "Someday I'll change"? How many times have you watched someone else succeed and thought, "Why not me?" The answer isn't out there. It's in the next choice you make. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't a wall. It's a door, and you hold the key. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to start. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. The 1% aren't superhuman. They're just relentless about making the right choices, especially when it's hard. They know that every decision is a vote for the person they want to become. So, what story are you voting for today? Are you ready to make the decision that changes everything? Because the truth is, your life can pivot in an instant. It doesn't require a miracle. It doesn't require a revolution. It just requires you to decide, to step forward, to say yes to the unknown, to trust that you're capable of more, and to act even if your voice shakes and your hands tremble. This is your moment. This is your chance. One decision. That's all it takes. Are you ready? The moment when you stand at the crossroads, heart pounding, mind racing, wondering if you're really capable of more. It's easy to believe that big changes require big moves, but the truth is, it's the small, quiet decisions that shape your destiny. It's the choice to get up 10 minutes earlier, the choice to say no to distractions, the choice to invest in yourself, even when no one else sees the effort. Most people underestimate these moments. They think greatness is born in the spotlight, but it's actually forged in the shadows when no one is watching. It's in those silent battles you fight with yourself, the ones where you choose discipline over comfort, progress over procrastination. That's where transformation begins. But here's the catch. Your mind will try to talk you out of it. It will whisper that you're not ready, that you're not good enough, that you'll fail just like before. It will remind you of every mistake, every setback, every time you tried and didn't make it. But your mind is just trying to protect you from discomfort. It doesn't realize that discomfort is the birthplace of growth. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, you're teaching yourself that you're capable of more. You're building resilience, grit, and confidence, one decision at a time. Think about the last time you did something that scared you. Maybe it was speaking up when you wanted to stay silent. Maybe it was applying for a job you didn't feel qualified for. Maybe it was walking away from something that no longer served you. How did you feel afterward? Nervous maybe, but also alive, proud, stronger than you were before. That's the magic of choosing growth. It doesn't get easier, but you get better. You start to realize that fear is just a signal, not a stop sign, but a green light telling you to go. The people who change their lives aren't the ones who never feel fear. They're the ones who act despite it. They're the ones who decide again and again to move forward even when the path isn't clear. So what's stopping you? Is it the fear of failing? The fear of what others might think? Or maybe it's the fear of leaving behind the familiar, even if it's holding you back. Whatever it is, remember this: you don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the next step. You just have to make the next decision, and then the next. Momentum is built one choice at a time. Every time you choose action over hesitation, you're rewriting your story. You're proving to yourself that you're not stuck, you're evolving. And with every decision, you're getting closer to the life you want. So, what will you choose today? Will you let fear win, or will you take the first step towards your new life? The choice is yours. Most people spend their lives waiting for a sign, a guarantee, or a perfect plan before they act. But the truth is, waiting is just another way of saying no to yourself. It's a silent decision to stay exactly where you are. Think about how many dreams have died in the waiting room of someday. How many ideas have faded because someone was too afraid to start before they felt ready. The world is full of people with potential, but only a few ever see it realized. Why? Because the rest are waiting for certainty, for permission, for someone else to tell them it's okay to go after what they want. But here's the secret. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. You have to claim it. You have to decide that your dreams are worth the risk, the effort, and the discomfort. You have to be your own permission slip. That's what separates the people who change their lives from those who just talk about it. It's not about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to start with what you have, right where you are. Every journey begins with a single step, and every step is a decision. A decision to move forward, even if you're scared. A decision to try, even if you might fail. A decision to believe, even when the evidence isn't there yet. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a willingness to act. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. You'll learn, you'll adapt, and you'll grow stronger with every step. But none of that happens if you stay stuck in indecision. Indecision is the enemy of progress. It keeps you trapped in the same patterns, the same routines, the same results. But the moment you make a choice, any choice, you create movement. You create momentum, and momentum is powerful. It turns small steps into giant leaps over time. It transforms hesitation into confidence. It turns dreams into reality. So, what are you waiting for? What's the decision you've been putting off? Is it starting that project you can't stop thinking about? Is it ending a relationship that's holding you back? Is it finally investing in yourself, your health, and your growth? Whatever it is, know this: the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to begin. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take the first step, and then another, and another. Before you know it, you look back and realize you're living a life you once only imagined. It all starts with one decision. So, what will yours be? The clock is ticking, your future is waiting, and the power is in your hands.
Every day, your mind is writing a script about who you are and what you're capable of. Sometimes those stories are empowering, but more often they're filled with doubt, fear, and limitation. You tell yourself you're not ready. You tell yourself you're not smart enough, strong enough, or lucky enough. You replay every mistake, every failure, every time you fell short, and slowly, those stories become your reality. But here's the truth. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the sum of your fears. You are the author of your next chapter. and you can choose to write a new story starting right now. Think about it. Every person who's ever achieved something remarkable started with a story that said, "Maybe I can." They didn't have all the answers, they didn't have a guarantee, but they had a willingness to believe in possibility, even when it felt out of reach. That's the power of a single decision. It's not just about what you do, it's about what you believe is possible for you. If you keep telling yourself you're stuck, you'll stay stuck. If you keep telling yourself you're not enough, you'll keep playing small. But if you decide right now to believe in your own potential, everything changes. Belief is the fuel for action. It's the spark that turns a decision into a movement. It's the difference between wishing for a new life and actually building one. So, what story are you telling yourself today? Is it a story of limitation or a story of possibility? Is it a story of fear or a story of courage? You get to choose, and that choice is more powerful than you realize, because your mind will look for evidence to support whatever story you feed it. If you decide you're capable, you'll start to notice opportunities you never saw before. If you decide you're worthy, you'll start to attract people and experiences that lift you higher. If you decide you're ready, you'll find the strength to take action, even when it's hard. It all starts with a decision to rewrite the script, a decision to stop letting your past define your future, a decision to step into the unknown, trusting that you'll figure it out along the way. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to be willing to try, to risk, to believe, and to act, even when you're scared. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite it. So, what will you choose to believe about yourself today? What story will you write? The pen is in your hand. The next chapter is unwritten, and it all begins with one decision.
We often think that life-changing decisions have to be dramatic, like quitting your job overnight or moving to a new city. But the truth is, the most powerful decisions are often the quietest ones. They're the choices you make when no one is watching. The decision to wake up a little earlier and use that time for yourself. The decision to put your phone down and be present with the people you love. The decision to say no to something that drains you, even if it disappoints others. These moments might seem insignificant, but they're the building blocks of transformation. Every big change is made up of 1,000 small choices. It's easy to overlook them, to dismiss them as unimportant, but over time, they add up. They create momentum. They shape your habits, your mindset, and ultimately, your destiny. Think about it. A single drop of water doesn't seem like much, but over time, enough drops can carve a canyon. That's how change works. It's not about one grand gesture. It's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourself day after day, even when you don't see immediate results. Most people give up because they don't see progress fast enough. They want instant results, instant gratification. But real change is slow, it's steady, it's built on patience and persistence. The people who transform their lives aren't the ones who make one big leap. They're the ones who keep taking small steps even when it feels like nothing is happening. They trust the process, they trust themselves. And eventually, those small steps lead to big breakthroughs. So what's one small decision you can make today? Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's reading 10 pages of a book. Maybe it's reaching out to someone you admire. Whatever it is, don't underestimate its power. Every positive choice is a vote for the person you want to become. And the more votes you cast, the stronger your new identity becomes. You start to see yourself differently. You start to believe that change is possible. And that belief fuels even more action. It's a cycle, a positive feedback loop that starts with a single choice. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Start with one small decision, then another, and another. Before you know it, you'll look back and realize you've built a completely different life, one choice at a time. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. You just have to do something. And that something can change everything. So, what will your next small step be? The journey starts now.
You will face obstacles. You will stumble. You will have days when you question everything and wonder if it's even worth it. That's normal. That's part of the process. But here's what most people get wrong. They see setbacks as signs to stop, when really they're just signals to adjust. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. It's easy to keep going when everything is working out, but true growth happens when you keep moving forward, even when nothing seems to be going your way. Think about the last time you failed at something that mattered to you. Maybe it was a project that didn't work out, a relationship that ended, or a goal you didn't reach. In that moment, it's tempting to give up, to retreat into your comfort zone. But what if you saw failure differently? What if you saw it as feedback, not defeat? What if you understood that every setback is just a setup for a comeback? The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who refuse to let failure define them. They learn, they adapt, they get back up again and again, no matter how many times they fall. That's the real secret. It's not about never making mistakes, it's about never letting mistakes make you. Every time you get back up, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than your circumstances. You build grit, you build character, and you build the kind of confidence that can't be shaken by a single setback. So the next time you hit a wall, remember it's not the end of your story. It's just a plot twist. You get to decide what happens next. Will you let the setback stop you, or will you use it as fuel to push even harder? The choice is yours. And every time you choose to keep going, you're making another powerful decision, one that brings you closer to the life you want. Don't let a single failure convince you that you're not capable. Don't let a rough patch make you forget why you started. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. Every success story is filled with chapters of struggle, doubt, and disappointment. But what sets them apart is their refusal to quit. So when you face your next setback, and you will, remember that it's not a sign to stop. It's a sign to keep going, to learn, to grow, to rise. Because every time you do, you're one step closer to the breakthrough you've been working for. And that's how you build a life you're proud of. One decision, one comeback, one day at a time.